Hello, YouTube. How are you guys doing today? It is Saturday, December 14th. We are crawling all up on Christmas, and it is something. It is indeed something. I see we got one person hanging on here so far. But, oh, hang on. Let me cut this light off in the background so we don't have the big glare. I always forget to do that. There we go. That's a lot better. Now, nobody is on here at this second, so we ain't got no creepers. Well, that's not too shabby. But we'll just kind of sit here and stare at the computer and talk to the matrix while we wait for somebody to come on. Well, we got one person on here. Oh, they just left again. But I keep hearing something out on the property. Dogs are barking back that way. You can see in the background that we did go ahead and for the holidays, I'll side shift us. We did go ahead and bring in one of the small refrigerators and put it in here because, well, we need room. There's like 4 turkeys and 2 hams and all kinds of stuff in that thing. So, and then all the stuff in the bags behind me are stuff ready for Christmas dinner. And I just remembered I got to call some friends and family to find out if they are going to come have lunch with us on December 24th. And we got one person hanging out, and we got a thumbs up too. Thank you. Hey, Kevin, where you up to, buddy? I have not talked to you in a week or so. How is everything going with you? I hope you're doing good. And what's happening? Hey, Kevin, and while you're on, be sure and mention your site and a little bit of information about it. Family safety back home, and you're relaxing today. I don't blame you, buddy. I am too. I am sitting in here. I got home, had to go out of town. That's why I didn't do a lot of videos. I try not to do a lot of videos just while I'm out of town because I don't want a lot of people to know I'm really gone. You know what I mean? Just, to have another presence here on the property. And so I got to figure something out about that because that's why I don't think I did a video this week. I might have done one, something like that. But, I mean, even though the hooch is here all the time and we got dogs in the front yard, dogs in the backyard, I mean, and then we got guns and stuff and, but I just like to be around. And so I try not to make my presence, I try not to let people know I'm off the property. That's what I'm saying. But, hey, Doc Falcon, how you doing, buddy? I hope you and your wife are doing well. You and the good wife, better half. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I have trained attack Smurfs all throughout the perimeter, zone A, B, C, and D. And we are good to go. We are doing very good, Doc. The hooch and the grandkids are going to ride on a train, a Christmas train ride. No, I will not go to that kind of stuff because, well, my wife called me while she's doing the train ride. She said, I'm so sick. She gets car sick real easy. I said, I don't know what to tell you because it's a, 120-year-old train car and a passenger car, and it just rocks back and forth. I've done it a few times, and it is it will. Hey, Detroit Redneck, what you up to, man? How is everything going with you? Hang on, I will show y'all one of my perimeter defenses or my perimeter offenses. This is Tucker. Come on. Oh. So, I am home now. I was up in Chattanooga, Doc, and I had to go up there. I had to run up there and do some kind of quick work. So I was up there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and came back home Friday afternoon, evening-ish, and good dog. And it's just hard for me to do. I can obviously do some kind of videos while I'm traveling and everything, but without all the stuff here, like I was here today, I went and sold all the eggs this morning to that guy I've got that set up with, and then I cleaned up the property, burned some stuff, and started doing videos. And I'm charging the four-wheeler up. I got to jump off. All the dang ride mowers are dead, and figured I was gone. No, yeah. I was actually gone, and again, I'm just trying to figure out what to do. And what I try to do is if I'm going out of town, I'll do like 5 or 6 videos and can them, and then they're auto released through the week as I'm gone. But I didn't have time to do it. I really didn't. This holiday's getting pretty close. Christmas is creeping up on us, guys. How many days until Christmas? Okay, this is the 14th, and Christmas on the 25th. So we can do the math. And how many days is that? Not many. That's the answer. Not many days. And I always try to let pain in the butt here in the front yard on the weekends, and then the other pain in the butt, I keep one in the front yard and one in the backyard, and they both hate each other, so they fight. And you ain't kidding, Doc. Amazon is my buddy. COPPA. Okay, Kevin, you got me on that. I do not know what COPPA is. You want to go out? All right. I got to let pain in the butt out. Oh, yes. Thank you very much, Kevin. That is absolutely. Yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Oh, and what else is happening? We got 24 new chicks in, 4 that were hatched on the property by a broody hen we had. And you don't like my dog, you like cats. Well, hell, man, take your pick. I got dogs and cats. I got 3 cats, 2 dogs, and I got 100 chickens. So take your damn pick. That's easy enough. There you go, man. Thank you. Thank you, Muzzy. All right, I got to let the dog out. He smells something. Hang on. I'll be right back. There you go. All right, guys, now we're back. Sorry about that. He's actually really good with the chickens, and he's, okay with the chickens. I like cats. I got no beef with cats. They're okay. I got no beef with cats. They're tolerable, and dogs are good. I like dogs as far as perimeter defense. Well, that sounds weird. I like to have dogs on my property in case people come up. How about, let's say that nice and laid back. I like to have dogs on my property in case people come up. It's not like kind of weirdo stuff that I do. What else has been happening? Okay, now that I got a few people on here, I'll show you. There's the fridge. I told you ultimately I was going to bring in a freezer, but we got so many people in theory that are coming. I went ahead and got that thing, and it's one of my shop refrigerators over on the big shop side. I have to do some videos over there. I hadn't done any videos over in a while, and it's full of turkeys and hams. So, and all the bags you see behind me are full of Christmas dinner stuff. Beer. You hate trolls, Kevin? I love trolls. Oh man, I eat them up. Love them. Love me some trolls. But yeah, they do become problematic. I will have to say that. Beer. I don't think I have any beer. I've been trying to cut down on the beer. Honestly, I'll probably buy a 12-pack or something for Christmas, and I've got bottles of liquor for people. I'm trying to do better. Try not to drink so dang much. So I'm going to try not to drink a lot of beer for now. Mainly not because of my health, really, mainly because of the carbs. And I know that sounds weird, but I'm just trying to, I know, roundabout, I'm trying to live a little better, a little healthier, doing the keto thing. And it's a lot of carbs. It's a lot of calories. And damn my liver. I don't give a shit about my liver. Just watch my carb count and my calories. I mean, funny when I say that, guys. So what's been going on with you, Kev? Interestingly enough, you're talking about the COPPA thing. One thing I will mention. Hey, Kingdale Clark, how you doing? I'll be damned. Congratulations. You'll have to read his comments, guys, because he and I had talked about this. Good job. If you can, and if it's not terribly expensive, send me a message from the Ukraine. Once you get over there, I am curious, and I have to say congratulations, and I wish you the very best. I got a phone call. It's a hoot. Let's do this online. Hello. Hello. Hey, you're live on live chat, so confess to nothing, sweetie.
I have nothing to confess because
the train ride sucked. There you go.
Kids loved it.
Well, good. The kids loved it. Thank you, Kevin. I did not know that. I don't know anything about that WhatsApp, and I will install it. Kevin said to tell you hello. Kingsdale Clark, let me know how it goes. Send me a damn wedding invitation. What state are you in? By God, I might come to it.
Is there food?
Hooch asked if there was food. Well, we don't know yet. There probably is. There probably is. But that might be interesting. Doc Falcon said to tell you, hey, but did you have fun with the kids, Hooch? She's breaking up a little bit. She's coming back up from Montevallo. Are you there? Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, good. I'm glad. Different?
It was different.
You want to go down to New
It
Orleans?
rocked a lot back and forth. No. I did good my 1 hour on the train ride. I am probably good for a lifetime.
Well, good. I think I've done it twice, and it's, you know, yeah, it's a rocky little thing.
It is very rocky, and we just kind of creaked along, so that made it even worse. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop by Huddle House. I'm gonna get the kids home.
Okay, that's cool. Well, hurry up and get home, and once you get home, we'll start the steaks. Let me get off here.
Hey, did you call your mom?
No, I forgot to call my mom again. Damn it! I'm
Call
sorry.
your mom, because I gotta go buy. I want to go buy Foodland and see how much their turkeys are. So call your mom.
I'll call my mom.
You got about 30 minutes. So
I'll call my mom.
love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. My goodness. Kingsdale Clark, it's all good, man. I wish you all the best with it. And I bought some nice fillets. Doc bought some nice fillets, 1 inch thick. Usually every Saturday, I'll buy some nice fillets. And I went and bought them this morning. I went and dropped off the eggs to the guy. I sold him 14 dozen eggs Saturday. They were all sold by Monday. I sold them to him. Now, I don't mind telling you this because this is just side stuff. I sold them to him for $4 a dozen, and he sold them for $10 a dozen. And he said, I need more eggs. How about that? Oh, Kevin, that hurts my heart, man. Actually, she's better at cooking steaks than I am. I've thought about getting a damn sous vide, but I don't even know how to spell it, so I can't research it yet. I'm being funny, of course. I've actually thought about getting a sous vide set up. I'm catching up here. The wife's on a chicken and turkey kick. I understand. It's good. Chicken and turkey is low fat, high protein. It's good stuff. I have gotten tired of turkey. I do have to say, I have gotten a little tired of it. Come in. Come on. Come on. He opens the door. Good dog. Hey, Matthew, how are you doing? Hang on, I'm catching up again. Yeah, Kingsdale Clark, I really hope it works out. Good luck. Be careful. Be observant. OPSEC, especially if you are traveling in another country outside, you know, I would, you know, check and see what kind of threat levels there are in Ukraine. You can probably go to, oh gosh, Kevin, what would be a good place? What would be a good site to go to for him to check for threat levels outside of the country? I can't remember the name of the damn thing. Hell, I can't remember the name of it. You can Google it and check. I cannot remember. Thank you, Kevin. damn it, it's related to the State Department for travel outside the country, and it gives you threat levels as to traveling and what you need to do and what you don't need to do. The water's good, the water's not good. Take a water purifier. Take a I know Kevin will disagree with me, but take a travel state. Yeah, thank you. But if you need to, take a Sawyer. I mean, they're cheap. Like I said, I know Kevin disagrees. Take a Sawyer Mini or a Squeeze, or a Katadyn, or Katadyn, however you pronounce it. I got friends that do the AT, the Appalachian Trail. I know it. I said Sawyer. I'm sorry. I know about the testing. You've talked about this and you beat it into me, dude. Get a Katadyn, however you would like to pronounce it. Checked the site a few days ago. Blah blah blah. Katadyn. Thank you. Those are really good. I got, like I said, friends that do the AT, and they live, love, and swear by the Katadyns. And they're really good, and they do have a smaller filter that filters less than the Sawyer. The Sawyer did do a little bit of false advertising when they were doing their testing. Katadyn. Okay, I'm getting schooled here. Sorry, guys. Matthew, don't worry about it, buddy. It is okay. Katadyn. My sister, I've hiked a little bit of it. Not a lot. Maybe 30 miles. Not a lot. My sister's done. She's a through hiker for the AT. And she really liked it. I got a buddy that does bits and pieces at a time as work dictates and allows, and he swears by his Katadyn. And it's really good. And he's a big guy, like 280, 300 pounds, and 6'8", something like that. And he is a lot more athletic than I am, and he requires a lot more like calories, water, stuff like that. And he really, really loves it. Catching up. Yeah, that's a good site, Kevin. That is. I'm catching up reading. Travel advisory. Thank you. Travel advisory for the Ukraine. Okay. Hey, Redneck Prepper. What you up to, man? How are you doing? Matthew, my week has been very good. And Kingsdale Clark, Kevin has some really good sites and really good stuff as far as first aid. Kevin, post your junk. Guys, if you have anything that is related to a site that you do and that you perform a service, or not just prepping, but anything like that, please feel free to post your information on here. It's not just about me. It's about us. So I'm catching up reading. All right, let me close the door. Dog ran back out. All right, guys, sorry about that. Fire Chicken 02. Hey, babe. Well, hey back at you. I don't know who that's towards, but hello. I hope you're having a good day. Hey, guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I think that helps somewhere, somehow in the metrics. You be safe at my house, baby deal. Oh, okay. I think that is for Kingdale Clark. I understand. My wife calls me daddy or son of a bitch, depending on the day and the time. Okay. Okay. Good job. Thank you, Kingdale Clark. Now, it's all good, man. I wasn't sure. And if they start doing trollish activity, we will delete and remove. Doc Falcon, I understand completely. If she calls me Darren Wade, like, what the hell? My mom calls me Darren Wade. Wade's my middle name. She says Darren Wade. I'm just gonna walk out the door. No, Matthew, that was actually a work vehicle, and when I quit my last job, I think back in February. Dang, I've almost been at this place a year, and I ended up having to turn that truck in, obviously so, and ComSec, OPSEC. Kevin, absolutely. Yes, so I do not have that anymore. I'm actually looking to buy me another truck because I need one. I hate to say it, I've been having to go get bales of hay in the back of the Ford Fusion. You know how many square bales of hay you can get in the trunk of a Ford Fusion? 2. You get 2. And you can get 6 bags of chicken feed in the back seat. So, just so you know. That's actually something I am we've been looking at doing, but I don't want to take on any more debt right now. We're paying off as much as we can. You know, not like I'm rich or something like that. I'm just like doing that. I mean, we're just trying to pay off as much debt as we can, getting ready to possibly buy, a property. Really, Kevin? Interesting. We'll have to talk later about that. I kind of like Chevy Silverados. UFC and boxing on tonight. Combat sports. There you go. I sure will, Matthew. Absolutely. It wouldn't come with the solar gear. Oh, come on. It's bolted on. I understand completely, Kevin. I was trying to think what else has been going on. Like I said, we got Christmas, clearing up the property, cranking everything up on, and then all the stuff, half the stuff's dead, so I got to jump everything off. What else? Baby chicks, 24 chicks. We're looking to expand a little bit. So if we do move with it, we're going to have to plan on chicks. So that's something. And it may be that the hooch will finally decide. It's up to her. I don't give a damn where we live. But it may be where she decides we tear some stuff down and just build out here. I don't know. We'd already kind of looked at and kind of committed on some property outside of this county. I don't care for Jefferson County. It has a lot of weird restrictions and everything. And I like to be in a place where I can do my thing. Not that I do anything weird or anything like that. Battery tenders. Yes, Doc Falcon, I do. I do need some battery tenders. I have 2 freaking dead batteries. One on my Cub Cadet, which, if you followed me for any length of time, is a Cub Cadet and a John Deere that I cut in half and I welded together. So it's a Cub Cadet. And the battery's dead on it. And then there's my ride mower, my regular mower. And the dang hang on, I'm reading. And Murray Gator and Kudzu batteries I took those batteries out because I don't ride those hardly ever. And well, it is. But yes, I do need to get a battery tender. What's your view on Brexit in the UK? Do you guys want to know my predictions for 2020? And I will tell you. And in 6-8 months, you will come back and you will say, you, sir, are genius. If you want to know my predictions, and I'll tell you, and I am right, say yes or no. I try not to do a lot of politics, but I will talk about it briefly, and I'll tell you what's going to happen in 2020. Kingsdale Clark prediction. Predictions are allowed. You have a tender on your Cub. Yeah. Now I have to say both of those machines, the batteries are like 3+ years. So, knock on wood, I've never had a battery on a ride mower that lasted more than a dang year, except for Kudzu, because I put a car battery in it, a small car battery. Kevin, I'm doing it. I have to get permission from somebody to justify it because YouTube has dropped. So you'll have to excuse me. The market will do fantastic until Trump is elected. After that, it will take a little bit of a decline. That's going to be 2020 in there whenever the election is. Now, while we're talking about this, the bubble with the college loan situation is going to pop in 2020. And it will throw a lot of stuff in a tizzy. Be careful. Watch out for that stuff. Who will be elected in 2020? It's going to be Trump, regardless of whoever does anything like that. The impeachment, it's kind of funny. It's a funny distraction. Doesn't matter. They're going to blah, blah, blah. House, Senate, blah, blah, blah. Trump will be in there unless the economy takes a very drastic downturn before the election. Historically, no president who has ever been available for election has lost it if the economy is in an upturn. Now, having said that, I've been rubbing my crystal ball. It will be all good. Now, one thing I will say is that after Trump is elected the second time, he will, and you're going to say, you're a damn liar, Darren. Trump will institute, to get on board with Democrats, he will institute socialized medicine again. So Obamacare has not gone away. It will be Trump care. Watch. It will roll back around. Hey, BC, what are you up to? The $500 cash drawing. Put my name in the hat for the $500 cash drawing, guys. Now, as far as whoever a Democrat, I don't know. There's so few that are stout enough. But you can post your thoughts. Like I said, I try not to talk too much about politics. I mean, that's my opinion. I don't watch news or anything like that. I read some stuff, and I watch a few sites, and you have to take all these sites with a grain of salt. NPR is really liberal, left wing. CNN again, same thing. Epic Times, EPOC Times is a really good site, and I really like them. Kingsdale Clark, absolutely. That is a nice segue from politics. And oh yeah, BC, just for you, since you came and showed up, there you go, buddy. Bam. That's a knife I got from BC. I keep it. Well, I keep it always. But there you go. See, BC. Matthew, yes, sir, it is, and I want you guys to think about this. Okay, we've been doing this for 44 minutes. I'm not going to keep you guys too dang much longer. Don't let the bullshit of the holidays, or don't let the bullshit of the elections ruin your holidays. I did that, and I regretted doing it with a family member, and we have not bonded, gotten back together again because of the stuff that had happened. Here you go. Let me hip you to this. Nothing that happens in government will affect you. Nothing, whether Trump is elected or not, will not affect a damn thing that happens to you unless you let it. And why in the hell would you want to let it mess up your holiday? So don't let anybody bait you about politics. Don't let anybody talk to you about this or that or anything like that. And if you do have to have conversation with these kind of people, say, you know what? You're right. Absolutely, you win. And it will make them so mad. And you're going to go off and you're going to have a good Christmas and a good holiday, good New Year's. And the toxic people that do this kind of stuff, I was baited in, and I was a sucker. So that's all I'm really going to say about that. Absolutely. That's why I'm an anarchist. I do not subscribe to any of it. Any type of government control is going to be full of graft and corruption. That is the nature. And people say you're an anarchist. Absolutely. It's not like the people you see on TV that are wearing the kids that are wearing black and wearing masks. Those are just kids that their parents didn't whip their ass. I don't hurt anybody. I don't take anything from anybody. I don't force my opinions on anybody. It's a non-aggression principle, NAP. You can look it up. Non-aggression principle. I don't do this stuff. You do your thing. I do my thing. I don't give a damn if you dress up like a dog and your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, walks you up and down the street. As long as you don't poop on my yard, I don't care. A lot of people disagree. Some people don't. I don't care. It's all good. I'm catching up. Let me read here. When they pass more laws restricting more Second Amendment. You're damn right, Kevin. I do have to agree on that. Virginia is kind of a quagmire right now, but I think the legislature in the state legislature in Virginia got a wake-up call when, and not just, I don't want to say Republicans or anything like that, but people, me and you, us guys that live up there, said, no, you're not going to do that stuff, and you're not going to set this stuff up, and if you do that, we're going to do this. And Virginia legislature said, well, we could institute, National Guard or State Guard. And they said, well, most of those guys live here. Here's the thing. And a lot of you guys have served in the military, and for that I thank you. I never had the honor of doing it. Yes, Doc Falcon, but I'm not. I'm not that concerned about it because it won't happen. This is what I know, and I owe an oath, even though I did not serve to my country to protect it. And those that have served took the actual oath, and that's significant. That's powerful. To preserve and protect, but that goes to a point of whether or not my brother here is sitting beside me, and something like that to preserve and protect the Constitution. My oath goes to that, but it's also to protect my brother, my family. So my oath to protect my family supersedes that. And I think it actually falls in step. Now, people can say, yeah, you're an ass and stuff like that. But no, absolutely, BC, it does not. It does not end. People that I've talked to, you raised your right hand, you stood on the X, or you stood on the line with everybody else. It doesn't stop. So, are they going to obey someone at the Virginia state legislature, or are they going to defend their brother who lives down the road from them, or their cousin who lives up the road? Hey, Kingsdale Clark, I didn't show that message because you're going to feed the troll, and that's what trolls like. You just need to block them. Trust me, I've dealt with hundreds and hundreds of trolls. Absolutely, just block them and laugh at them and go on about your life. It's not worth your time. Don't waste your time on people with negative shit. It's just not freaking worth it, man. It's just not worth it. That's okay, Kevin. It's all good, buddy. Kingsdale Clark posted it, and it was a reasonable post, but I just didn't want other people to start off of it. Now, back in my other times, I would have pinged their IP address, and I would have burned their stuff. But I don't do that anymore. Absolutely, both foreign and domestic, BC. And I'm not worried about that. And I was listening to a lot of podcasts, a lot of people smarter than me. That's where I'm getting this stuff. And we need to be aware. We need to be careful. We need to be on guard. And I don't want anybody to say I'm like a doom and gloom or crazy prepper or militia, all that stuff. And we all know how to do all that stuff that everybody talks about. We all know how to do it, and we've all done it. It don't matter because we all know how to do the crap. We need to take care of our family. We need to take care of the person on the left of us and be your neighbor on the left. We need to take care of our person on the right of us. If you're at work, you need to take care of the person that sits on the left of you, and you need to take care of the person on the right of you. You do that, and everything else will kind of sort itself out. Politics is corrupt. Any sort of agreement, licensure that you give to government, it will be corrupted and it will be used wrong. That is the nature of government. And I know everybody says, well, what about the roads and schools? Man, we've had roads and schools for thousands of years, and government's never been like this. But absolutely, take care of your people, Danny. Hey, Danny, what are you doing? Hadn't seen you on here yet. Nothing wrong with a crazy prepper. Danny is up there in like freaking prepper heaven. I won't say where he is because he's in a fantastic spot. I wish the hooch would let us move up there, but damn it, she won't. Can you still just block him? Just block him, delete him. Nothing else you can do, dude. But I'm not going to talk anymore about politics on that. But you watch. That's my prognostication. And if I am wrong, y'all can laugh at me in 2020. I have no idea as far as the Democratic presidential nomination because I don't watch enough TV to really know. I don't even know. I know it ain't gonna be hairy-legged Biden. I know that. Or Pocahontas. I know it ain't gonna be her. The names will be up there, but they'll go away laughingly. It's okay, guys. Like I said, unless the economy does a downturn, Trump will win by a landslide election. Not quite what happened with Reagan, but it'll be dang close. It'll be interesting to stand back and watch. I do still vote, although I know a lot of anarchists don't vote. I do still vote, mainly because my dad whipped it into me. You either vote or you shut up. What do you do? That's what my dad says. You vote or shut up. My dad's still alive. He's like 78. He'll whoop my butt now. So you either vote or you shut up. Hang on, I'm catching up. Yes, you can laugh at me now. Actually, you can laugh at me because I'm going to go out and cook some steaks in a minute. I'll burn them. I cooked some last week, and I said, how'd you like them? And she said, it was dry. Oh, God damn it. Why don't you just lie and say you loved it, woman? On the paranormal, oh, man. Bring it up next week, dude. We can't talk about it. We can't. Yes, Kevin, I overcooked the damn filet mignons. Damn things they were an inch. They were an inch. They were good steaks. I got a good butcher. I can't cook nothing for shit. I'm good at hot dogs and hamburgers. That's it. I'm the dad cook. You know, hot dog, hamburger. Do you agree with that? Trump is doing a good job with illegal immigrants. Okay. Okay. Immigration. I've got family and friends that are with that are in federal programs. I'll say that. And I hear a little bit of stuff from them. What I will say, if somebody walks across 600 damn miles of desert and crosses a damn river, they really do want to get here because they're coming from another shitty ass place to come to here, land opportunity. I got no beef with that, but there has to be a way to set it up to where they can come in and kind of circumvent all that stuff for them and for us to make it safer, more legal. You know, we get people from, people from Cuba and Haiti get kind of like the fast track and they can come in. Certain people, certain number of people per year and everything. And regrettably, it sucks for people coming up from Mexico because I have to say I have met a lot of people, Colombia, Guatemala, Mexico, and I speak a little Spanish, not a whole lot. These people are great people, and they work hard. I used to have a bunch of rental houses, and I would rent out to a lot of people, a lot of Latinos, and 90% of the time, the husband had two jobs, the wife had two jobs, and they took the kids to work with them. Each one took one of the kids or something like that. I got no beef. If you're coming over this country, hell, I'm an immigrant. I'm Irish. That's why my face is red and I drink too much. But I got no beef. If you are an immigrant coming over here and you want to do better, who the hell am I to tell you no? That and I'm, that and American Indian. Who the hell am I to tell you no? But there has to be a way we do it, because we don't want to be overwhelmed. I mean, we can do a certain amount. I don't really know, other than, by God, if you walk through 600 miles of desert and you cross a damn river, we ought to be able to do something for you. And I know a lot of people disagree. I don't care. It's my opinion. What's yours? Post it. I won't delete that stuff. Venezuelan. I don't know if I've known anybody from Venezuela. I mean, I've actually had, relations or friendships with people from Chile, Guatemala, Colombia, Mexico. And I did see some of the stuff, Matthew. I sure did. Catching up. He's so much obstruction here. Best you can. Yes, Doc Falcon. I have a lot of friends that are Cuban, and I have not had any problem, honestly. None at all. None at all. Do I agree he's doing it? Okay, I answered that. Men that get foreign women and bring them, I would just say, if you are bringing someone over, you need to have a relationship, male or female, whatever. You need to vet that person very carefully and be aware, and that would be it. And be aware. And be aware and be conscious. And I would not leave myself open to having any of my accounts penetrated. I'm saying that diplomatically enough. Don't have, regardless, man. I've been in love with. I've been married 4 times, dude. Don't give anybody access to any of your stuff until you're absolutely sure. Pertinent information, accounts, savings, insurance, 401ks, safe deposit boxes, gun vaults, stuff like that. Just don't. Just don't. Oh gosh, what time are we? Oh gosh, it's an hour. We're an hour freaking minute. Doc, I've got okay, it's a quick story. I met a guy, he's a preacher, he was a pilot. And this was, I'm 50 now. I was about 30 years old. It's 20 years ago. And I talked to him. I like smoking cigars. I'll preface it. I used to like smoking cigars. I don't smoke any now. But when I smoke cigars, I like smoking Cuban cigars. Hand-rolled Cubans. Big ones. And I talked to him, and he said, "You like Cuban cigars?" I said, "Sure, absolutely. I love them." And he said, "Would you like a cigar?" I said, "Well, yeah." And he gave me a Cuban cigar. And this was not like from Guatemala or Costa Rica or anything like that. I said, "Where'd you get this?" He said, "I fly down there every 6 weeks for a mission trip, and I buy 2 boxes of cigars. And I said, okay. And he said, I take one box and I sell it when I get back. And that pays for all my fuel and my expenses going down there, because he buys them for like $10, or he bought them for $10 down there in Cuba. And then he flew back. And he made enough money to pay for his trip and expenses from one box of cigars. I said, what do you do with the other box? He said, I give them away. I thought, I'll be damned. Hey, Marvin, what you up to, dude? I'm reading. I'm catching up and reading your stuff. Actually, yes, Marvin would be a good person to talk to, as he has traveled over. Marvin and Kevin would both be good people, as they have traveled overseas. Absolutely. Guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've never been past the Mason-Dixon line. And that would be beyond Tennessee. So I've gone up to Tennessee, all the way over to the coast, and I've gone to Texas. That's about it. That's all I can do for you. I have really toyed with the idea, and Hooch won't let me do it right now, but I have really toyed with the idea of taking a job down in Cuba, because they have opened up, they have released or loosened the restrictions. And what I do, inspecting industrial sites, and they are industrializing and bringing everything up to the 21st century now. I have really, really toyed with the idea. She won't let me. But there are a lot of opportunities down in Cuba to help with modernization. Really, really chewed on it. You'd be gone for, I think, minimum is 3 months. But the opportunities are just like mind blowing. Hang on, I'm catching up. Doc Falcon, hush. Do not get me in trouble, dude. Yes. I got a buddy of mine. He lived down in Cuba. He was a manager for Walmart. No, a Kmart, for a Kmart, back when Kmart was doing better, much better. He was a general manager. He was district manager for, and they said, would you like to go down to, no. I think it wasn't Cuba. Where was it? Wasn't the Virgin Islands. Hang on, I'm reading. Sure, buddy. Kingsdale Clark, absolutely talk to her or tell her. Yep, not a problem at all. And just that's what I always do, just to be polite when the Hooch calls while I'm doing this. I just, I preface everything by saying confess to nothing, because you're going to be on social media. That would be saying I stuffed the body in the trunk. Don't say that on social media. People come to your house if you do that. Doc Falcon, maybe Jamaica. Oh no! What I was telling you, it's the dang it! They're one of our. We take care of the. They just got hit with a dang hurricane. I'm having to think of it. I can't remember. It's not Jamaica. It's not the Virgin Islands. It's not Cuba. It's not Dominican Republic. It's not Puerto Rico. Damn it, Puerto Rico. He was a general manager in Puerto Rico. And so they sent him down, and he managed all of the Kmarts in Puerto Rico. I don't know how many there were. And it was really interesting. He said that it was kind of like a different culture because you would, even in the affluent areas, and he, I guess, lived in one of the affluent areas. He said you would pull your car in at night, and everything was fenced and gated, and you pulled your car in at night, and you closed the gate behind you, and your car sat on the little concrete pad or the brick pad in Puerto Rico, and you close it up at night, and you had bars and everything all the way around your house and everything, and it was kind of like a little fort. And he said it was really offsetting. He was former military, but he said it was really offsetting because you do all that. He said, and in the morning you open up, you back out, you lock the gate, and then you go to work. If you have a housekeeper, the housekeeper has a key to go in, and then she closes and locks the gate, and then you go do your thing. And I said, why did you end up leaving? And he said he loved the place down there, and he speaks Cuban Spanish, and I picked up a little bit. I mean, I speak like gutter Spanish, Mexican Spanish now, and I picked up a little bit of Cuban Spanish from him. And I said, why did you leave? I said, if you loved it so much. He said, I got stabbed 4 times. I said, 4 times. I said, you got stabbed 4 times. I said, first, where? And then second, why? He said, I got stabbed in my chest and my back. And I said, what the hell did you do? He said, well, it was either the wives or the husbands. So don't go down there and do crazy stuff. Having said all that, venison chili sounds dang good. Detroit redneck. It sounds dang good. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up because I will leave y'all alone. I'm going to go and ruin 2 filet mignons. Kevin, don't say a damn word. Yeah. Kingsdale Clark, that's funny. Marvin, they dang sure did. They dang sure did. And a lot of people are still digging out from the Philippines. Oh, that's hurtful. That's hurtful, Doc. Yeah, but yeah. That's right. In domino packs. There you go, guys. That's right. Pray for the soul of the beef because it will get damn ruined. Marvin sent me a digital thermometer and I use it religiously and it helps. But gosh damn it, I can freaking burn a steak. I try not to cook steak as much as I don't consider it steak as much as I consider it bacon. It's supposed to be crispy, isn't it? Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to leave y'all alone. Almost Christmas. Don't forget. We got stuff to do. Most of us are guys on here, I think. Husbands, fathers, dads, uncles. Don't forget to buy your shit. Don't forget to buy your cards. You know what? My wife likes it when I buy her 2 or 3 damn Christmas cards. 2 or 3 cards or anything. Don't you buy 1 damn card. You buy 3 cards. Not the same ones. Come on now. 3 different cards to my wife on Christmas. Something, 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 something. Do that. Goes a lot further. I screw up a lot of times. I probably need to buy 5 cards every damn time. That's the way it is. I'm an ass. What can I say? Danny, I cannot. I can grill you some steaks that'll be crunchy, and they'll leave little black crumbs right there. That is good damn Christmas, Kevin. Good job, Kingsdale. Clark. That's a good Christmas. Doc Falcon. I understand, Kevin. And that is a good Christmas, too. I invited you to come down, dude. I know it's 12 hours. But, guys, make sure you go somewhere to hang out with somebody, unless you're in the damn woods hunting pigs like Kevin is. And that's damn good anyway for Christmas. Because, you know, if baby Jesus was around still, he would be hunting pigs too, probably on Christmas. Well, maybe not pigs. I think he's Jewish, isn't he? I could be wrong. That was kind of funny. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you guys alone. Have a great Christmas. I'll talk to you later on this week. Like I said, I've got 3 or 4 videos in queue. I'll start generating a bunch more. And absolutely, Doc, I was being funny. King of the Jews. Absolutely. Yes. He shoots coyotes well. Coyotes don't taste as good as pigs, though. That we all have a plan until we get punched in the face. That is a quote from Mike Tyson. Absolutely. That's one of my favorite ones right there. We all have a plan until we get punched in the face. And then it just kind of goes out the door. Absolutely, Doc. We sure do. We have one more Christmas before, or one more Thanksgiving. Gosh damn it. We have one more Saturday before Christmas holiday. Absolutely. And I'll be posting some more videos. I might start doing one of these on Wednesdays if I'm in town. It just depends. But I'm just picking at you, Kevin. I understand. I've done that before as well. See you later, Matthew. Guys, y'all be careful. Take care of your people. You guys be safe. Lock your doors when you get in the car from the shopping center. You guys be safe. Talk to y'all later.